Hi, and welcome to this example report, showing you how a report presentation could look. But remember, this is just an example, and you should always let your creativity lead you. The point of the report isn't to talk about who came up with an idea, but to try and present theories and complex ideas in a simple and implementation-friendly way. So now I'm going to explain system dynamics and show you how I use it in my business. According to system dynamics, a system consists of a multitude of different variables that should be viewed as interrelated parts. Since the system is built by different variables, and these variables affect each other, modeling their interaction can help understand and even predict how the system is going to behave in the future. Central parts in system dynamics are feedback loops and stock or flow. Feedback loops show how different components affect each other in either a positive or a negative way. A positive relationship means that when one object increases, the other increases as well. A negative relationship is just opposite. When one increases, the other decreases. For stock or flow, stock represents how much of an object there is in a certain variable. This could, for example, be number of employees in a company. The flow then shows new hires into the company and outflow of past employees. A quick example. Car congestion is a big problem in some cities, but the governments can affect it in different ways. They may build more parking spaces to get cars off the roads, but more parking spaces usually leads to more cars on the roads, so that's a positive loop. They may then resort to congestion charge, which will lead to fewer cars on the roads and therefore less car congestion in the city. They may also increase taxation on buying cars, which will lead to fewer people buying cars and therefore less congestion. An increased taxation will not affect the number of cars, that is, the stock, immediately, but it will shift the flow so that more cars will be scrapped and exited from the stock. The new cars are coming into the stock. Now, let's apply this theory to my business. My company provides gardening services to people in the greater Stockholm area. What I am interested in is finding out which factors that affect my yearly profit, and if possible try to predict which course of action is going to be the most profitable. When profit is high, I'm able to hire new employees. But when hiring new staff, the quality of the service will go down, and that's bad for profit. Remember, the positive relationship only means that the variables moves in the same direction. I'm also thinking about hiring an accountant, but this will eat into my profit. On the other hand, an accountant will free up a lot of my time that I instead can spend on raising the quality of the service, and that will be good for profit. The last thing I'm thinking about doing in the near future is spending some money in marketing. Now that will cost a lot of money, and it will diminish my profit in the short term. It will, however, after some time bring new customers to the company, and that will be great for profit. The time delay in this loop is marked by the two lines. Now, as you can see, some loops will come out positive and some negative. There are surely other variables that will affect my profit, but there is a reason that one has to use computers to be able to fully take advantage of system dynamics theory. One last thing. Remember, this is just an example report, which means that this is just to spark your creativity. When you make your report, you will have a more developed idea of your company, and you should therefore focus more of your attention on it. Feel free to check the How to Comment on Report document for further guidelines. Good luck!